It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, welcome to very impromptu just chatting stream. This was not planned at all. I thought Soul Reaver 2 would take longer, but apparently not. So here we are. Here we are. I am here before you all. Eating a cheese steak. Music. What about the music? He didn't break, did it? Oh, the music is too loud. Oh, hold on. Is that better, everyone? More. Is that better? Okay, that's weird. I didn't touch the music volume at all. Why is it suddenly louder? Okay, now it's vibes. Okay, so I'm here before you all with a cheese steak. Because dinner came in late. And I didn't have time to eat at all. So I am going to be eating it while talking with all of you. Is it a good cheese steak? You know it's pretty good. If I'm ever silent at any point, just assume that I'm eating. Oh yeah, I also have potato chips, I forgot to mention that. How are you guys doing? And, you are now obligated to eat a sandwich as well. Unless you can't have gluten, in which case you don't have to eat a sandwich. What flavor? Oh, they're just regular potato chips. I didn't really get a choice. You'll have that sandwich in the morning. Good enough for me. That also works. Yes, it's potato flavor. So I guess this is now the sandwich eating stream. You know, the best kind of just chatting stream involves a sandwich of some kind. So, because this was not land, I don't really have much of a plan today. I already asked how you guys are doing. Yet how is everyone? I actually forgot to say hello to everyone. Hello Drew. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Thistle. Hello everyone. This means the talk shall be of any topic. This is correct. How was your day? Good question, how was my day? I have to get my eyes shut. So I set up an appointment for that. I said I have to get my eyes checked. Text to speech. Why do you hate me? Hello Cyrek, welcome. In case I need, you all are wondering. They just need to be checked to make sure everything is working fine. It's not obvious because I actually wear contacts whenever I do these streams. But my eyes. Yes, kind of. It's more just making sure everything is working and that there's no issues. Enjoy the meal. Or, as we say in Greece, have a good appetite. Thank you very much. For anyone joining in, you are obligated to eat a sandwich right at this moment because I am doing the same. There's a very specific thing you have to do. Whatever. Your eyes are augmented. They basically just like shoot lasers in your eyes. Just make sure everything's working. It's not painful or anything, it's literally just looking into a bright light. Wish you could, but you know, bad tooth true. Refusing obligations? Well, you also refuse the chocolate milk tyrant. But regardless, hello. Anyway, they literally just shine lasers in your eyes. Basically helps them gather data, make sure everything's working properly. It is a very simple thing. But it can take a while. But yeah, my eyes are augmented. You guys can't really tell because I wear contacts when I stream. I got 5 hours until the bleach game on the walks along with Atelier. Yum. Close enough text to speech. I kind of want to play the new Atelier game. But I haven't finished them. Oh, it doesn't even pick up her name. The previous one. The previous trilogy. I haven't even finished that one yet. Also hello Nightlife Games, welcome. So how come not playing Marvel Rivals? I don't know, I just didn't feel like playing anything tonight. I just really didn't want to. Like after last night, I was kind of thinking like, you know. I don't feel like playing anything. They're like the Final Fantasy titles. Yeah, I know. But I want to finish the one that I have first, you know. Do you often have to go for cybernetic maintenance about as often as you would for like a regular health checkup? Of course, my cybernetics are special. It's weird to really explain them. Plus, it's not easy to tell. The eye of cybernetics. It's a kind of cover up the parts. And by that I mean, it kind of looks like I have panel lines on my body. Kind of looks like I have that, although CC calls them my sexy lines. Because of course she would anyway. Just explain it in Cyberpunk 2077 terms. I don't know that game, I've never played it. It can be that way too a lot of the times. Actually, I have only just been getting back into gaming slowly. Just been playing modded Minecraft. It's been so long since I've played Minecraft. I have it on PC. I have it on the Switch. For some reason. Actually kind of like it on the Switch and I don't know why. Did I add any special features such as the ability to put TVs in your eyes? Okay. I am actually able to measure things with my eyes. Keep in mind that was mainly, to help me in school. So I can go look at my desk. And yeah, like exact measurements on my desk. I'm not going to do it now because I don't feel like it. Does no one use terms like chub or eddies in the future? No. No one says that. Maybe they did like before. Before I was conscious of anything. Nobody can lie about their height. True. No one can lie to me about their height. Which Atelier game do I have? I have the first of the Risa games. Close enough text to speech. I have the first one. I have it on the Switch. And I played it for a bit, I do enjoy it, but I just never finished it. And yeah, I know. I know everyone starts with that one. And yeah, I know Riza has big thighs and whatever. Now I got into it because it seemed very comfy. How human are you %wise and how much is cybernetics? That's weird to answer. Because I need my cybernetics in order to move to begin with. Okay, I guess like C. Think of it like there are extra bits of muscle that help all the other bits of muscle work, if that makes sense to you guys. Do you plan on getting the other 2 games? I want to eventually. But first I gotta finish the first game. Unfortunately, I am a slight completionist when it comes to RPGs, so I kind of want to do everything. Aw crap. Nope, never mind. Crap rescinded. It shouldn't have brought up Cyberpunk 2077. Everyone is going to be asking you things. Yeah, I never played the game. Never played the game before. How many RPGs do you consume yearly? Good question actually. Okay. Well, last year I got Persona 3 Reload. And you guys already know that. I streamed that and I really enjoyed it. But I'm also biased because I love Persona 3. Have you ever played The Witcher 3? Briefly, I do own it on my PS5. I did play it briefly. Hello Red, welcome. Okay, so percent of 3 reload. SMT5 Vengeance, that's another one I got. I also got Dragon Age 11. Dragon Age 11. Oh my god. I did get Dragon Age, the original one. Dragon W11, that's what I meant. Specifically the Switch version because I heard that's like the best version of it. And I also got Metaphor. I got that. I'm trying to remember all of them. I couldn't just like grab my Switch. Grab my Switch and check. Oh wait, A Path to Travel War 2. I got that one. You were almost there. Text-to-speech, you were almost there. Octopath Traveler 2. Thank you. I got that one as well. I guess technically Final Fantasy 16. And the DLC for that. Cyberpunk 2077 is made by the same people. Yeah, I knew that much. I also knew that it was very broken on launch. Is there any man as close to? I don't know how to tell you this, but Keanu Reeves will live forever. That's just the truth. Keanu Reeves is immortal. You preferred simile to metaphor. Well, if that is an actual game, maybe I'll get around to it. Yeah, he's still around. Keanu Reeves will live forever. He'll live past me. Today I die, Keanu Reeves will still be erect. Okay, I think text-to-speech has a crush. I think text-to-speech might like Keanu Reeves a little too much. Does that mean there's a John Wick 500? No, John Wick is over. Don't blame text-to-speech. I will because I'm not interested in men. I will. Blame text-to-speech. So how many RPGs did I list? I actually lost track. I know I listen a lot like a lot of RPGs. Listen, I don't know what text-to-speech is it's just kind of thirsty for everyone when it wants to be. I believe I listed about 10. Okay, let me count. Final Fantasy 16 Persona 3 Reload. Dragon Age Origins, The Witcher 3. Dragon Quest XI. SMT 5 Vengeance. Metaphor. Am I forgetting one? Because I got 7 so far. There is one I want to count, but I'm not sure if it Oz as an RPG actually. This count is an RPG. Oh, it is. Is an RPG okay? Actually 8. There is one indie RPG that I got called Wolfstride. I have no idea if you guys have ever heard of that. I got it like in December, like after Christmas. Because I didn't know what to do with a bunch of gift cards. And indie games in the Foxbox? Impossible. You say that, but we play it signalless. Close enough text to speech. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of Wolfstride. It's essentially a turn-based mecha game. Coarse enough text to speech. Like you pilot, well, no, you don't pilot a mech, one of the other characters does. And like, you control him. But essentially, you play as a former Yakuza member. Who's like, I guess trying to turn his life around. And he's doing so by forcing this other guy to fight in a robot tournament. More or less. I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't finished it yet. But I've enjoyed it. It's very It was a very weird game where like, hey, everyone's just kind of broken in some way. Everyone's just like a broken person, one way or another. It's also like purely in black and white as well. And it's mostly pixel art. I actually do enjoy the art style for it. But yeah, it's very weird. Yeah, like all the characters are broken in some way. And there's like animal characters as well. And they're just like a normal thing in this world. So that's 8 RPGs. I think that's So to answer that question I was asked like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I get a lot of RPGs each year. That reminds me of that. Xenoblade X is out today. It is. I don't have money for it. I don't have money for it right now, and that makes me sad. I really want to play it. I've played every other Xenoblade Chronicles game. I didn't finish the first one, but I do know the story for the most part. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And the DLC for both of them. I genuinely love that series. It's probably one of my favorite RPG series. Now I got into it. With Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And that game has a very special place in my heart. Because it was the first game that I played on the Switch. Would you say that you're really feeling that series? Absolutely. Honestly, I don't think there's a single Nintendo RPG series that I dislike. The only one I haven't tried yet is Golden Sun. That's the only Nintendo RPG series I haven't tried. Okay, that and Paper Mario. I like how we can see that you're eating. You're welcome, by the way. Don't you dislike Fire Emblem Engage? Okay, I said series, not specific games. Let me put it like this. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now keep in mind I haven't played any of the original Fire Emblem games before the 3DS. I haven't played any of those. Though if you're wondering like how come you don't like Path of Radiance or something, it's because I haven't played it. Anyway. Fire Emblem Three Houses is my favorite Fire Emblem game that I've played. And I played about all of the modern Fire Emblem games. Awakening Fates. Then finished the final route in Fates because I didn't finish the final story in Fates because it's stupid that you have to pay $40 extra in order to get the full story. Anyway. So Three Houses. I forgot to I played. But not finished Echoes. I haven't finished that one, but I did enjoy what I played. Three Houses is my favorite animal with them. Engage. I didn't finish Engage and it generally made me mad. Like I got up to I think like chapter 10 or something. The one where before you lose all your rings and something. I was so mad because of the map. To the point that the story beats the story was already bad. The story was already bad. But I was willing to put up with it, but I was just not having it. I was not having it at all. And I was just like, screw this. I'm not playing this anymore, this game shocking sucks. Stories utterly abysmal. What really pissed me off was, immediately after you lose your rings. Which was already shocking stupid. To the point that when I reached chapter 11. Oh, my connection is screwing up right now. That's fine. My internet can't handle my pure rage. I got to chapter 11 and I just closed the game. And I deleted it off my Switch and I haven't played it since. The gameplay and animations were pretty good. Yeah, the gameplay is fine, except for the fact that you're constantly getting new units that are better than the ones you already have. So you might as well just replace the ones you have. You like how toothpaste walked into an obvious trap. I don't. I really don't. Alright, see you later, Anthony. Just remember to stay foxy. Otherwise you have to play Fire Emblem Engage. That said, I don't like Fire Emblem fakes either. Close enough text to speech. Like I said before, stupid that you have to pay $40 extra to get the full game. He said screw that and used who I liked. I mean, that's fair too. Don't get me started on that game. I know the biggest issue that people bring with Fates is how it wasn't translated well. Which is true. But I think the issues with the game runs deeper than that. I think it runs much deeper than just translation issues. Like I personally think there are fundamental issues with the game itself. Like how everything is shoved into the triangle thing. The story had major flaws, especially the final story, and like no world building. There was no world building. You don't even get a name for the world or the continent. And there's apparently only 2 countries. There is Europe and there's Japan. And you play as this magical dragon child who does not wear shoes for some reason. A lot of characters in that game don't wear shoes and I don't know why. Why is that? Why is that a thing? Where you had to like raid a mountain village. And like you're walking in snow. With your bare feet. Yeah, I played Conquest at Birthright. I only got to like the first chapter of Revelation. Before I just got super bored. I will say the character designs are nice and the music is really good. Those are the nicest things I have to say about Fates. Don't forget that there's a DLC map with Awakening where Chrome literally states that. The places in Fates were straight up from a storybook. I did not know that was a thing, and now that I do, I am even more angered. Oh my god, that game. Since you're a fan of techno-synth beats, I gotta ask. Are you familiar with Perturbator? I can't say I am. What is that? And is it a musician? No, it is a musician, okay. I'll give them a listen at some point. It's either one guy or a whole band. Yeah, I'd give them a listen at some point. You only remember that because of how stupid it was. Oh yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started on there being characters from Awakening. In that game. I really hate that. The Three Houses. Three House is my favorite out of the Fire Emblem games. I know it has issues. I know everyone. Okay, this is actually something I genuinely like about Three Houses. The fact that there isn't, at least from what I noticed, there isn't really much of a consensus. Unlike who's the most in the right, who's the most in the wrong. I like everyone in Three Houses, every side. As it has like good qualities. But at the same time, there's also very awful things behind them. And I have a feeling this might anger a few of you. I think Edelgard has a point. But she's also kinda awful for starting a war. Like I agree with her. In terms of like the whole situation. But I don't necessarily agree with starting war. Like her issue is that she has massive tunnel vision and she thinks it's the only way if I recall. And I think one of the Blue Lion's characters kind of demonstrates that there is another way to handle the situation. You could just reform slowly, yeah. I mean these are both The solutions that I guess work. One is just extremely violent. Most of the Black Eagles have the same criticisms. Ice. Think Ferdinand. I was like criticizes Edelgard the most. Hubert, you know, he could. He kind of just follows whatever she says. And he hates his bad, if I recall. That is actually a good point. It might just be because her life was shortened, so she needed to act quickly. That is actually a very good point. That's probably why she thought it was the only way, because it likely was while she could still be alive. It doesn't excuse it, but it does make sense. That said, I actually don't like blue lions. Like, okay, I like everyone except the main guy, Dimitri. I like literally everyone else. I think a lot of the Blue Line's characters are great. Okay, if I had to pick a favorite from every house and in every like fraction. Let me think about it actually. You kind of don't like Three Hopes even though it gives more of the story. I haven't played Three Hopes. Well, I played the demo. I do like the main character of Three Hopes. I do like how the main character is just an idiot with no regard for her personal safety. Like they really hammer in the point that she is very unintelligent. Yeah, I never picked up that game. Maybe I will eventually, but not right now. Okay, from the Black Eagles I would say my main character, yes, my main character in the Black Eagles. My favorite character would actually be Ferdinand. I think he's my favorite character from the Eagles. My favorite character from Blue Lions. It would have to be either Mercedes or the Bow Kid. Ash. That's his name. And I very much like Ash. I don't know why actually. I don't know why I like him specifically. It did end up being my best secret. Best secret? What? No best unit? He ended up as my best unit text-to-speech. As for Golden Deer. Golden Deer has a lot of good characters, actually. I'm really having to think about it. I don't want to say Claude. I kind of want to say Claude. Marianne. I actually don't really like Marianne that much. I know people love her. She's just okay to me. You don't vibe with him. Yeah, I get that. And I think there's a very good reason why. Because he. Spoilers for The Three Houses if you haven't played it yet. Even though for you guys it's been like almost 10 years. The thing about Claude is that he can get stuff done. And he absolutely does. However, he sells out the entire country to another country. That's kind of a He's just a jerk. He's just a jerk after everything that they've all been through. He sells out the country. I like him as a character. But he's not a great guy. That's generally something I like about Three Houses. None of No one's perfect, there's no golden ending or anything like that. Every side has its flaws. He waltzes in while you're mourning about a death and takes the dairy before you're done reading. Diary. Diary. He spelled it as dairy. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, yeah. It's kind of what he does. But none of the sides are perfect. Like, you know, the Black Eagles, you're fighting a war. You're the ones who started the war, really. Blue Lions you have genuinely good people. Who decided to follow a psychopath. YouTube is eating your comments. Hold on. Let me make sure it's changed to live chat. No, it's eating your comments for some reason. Why is it doing that? For some reason YouTube does that to my moderator and I don't understand why. What was I saying? Right, Blue Lions, they follow a crazy person. Go. Golden. Text to speech please. Golden. Claude is cool. But he also sells out the country in the end. And the church is incredibly controlling. And I mean, yeah. The church is trying to do good, except the Archbishop. But ultimately, Ultimately, the church is very controlling. Right, I forgot church characters and the shadow underground people, I forget what they're called. From the church, it would actually be Shamir. She would be my favorite character from the church. And from the underground kids. What was her name again? The blonde one from the underground kids. Constance, thank you. I don't know why she's my favorite. She has a powerful aura. But in return of helping the church gain world domination, you get arguably the you know, think about that. The thing about that is, I got nothing. You got me there. You got me there. Did you play the DLC? Yes, I did. I didn't really like it as much as the full game. I guess there is better objective variety, but apart from, I didn't really like it as much. Although it's really weird that the big bad guy of the DLC just wanted to date your mom. Is it weird that Rhea has a corpse lying around just to look at it? Yes. You lost your copy of Fire Emblem Three Houses so long ago. Yes, you guess you should re-buy the game. I mean, if you really want to, I'm not going to stop you. When it comes to like buying games nowadays, they cost so much. And if I can avoid re-buying again unless it's on sale, I will. Unless it's Wilds. Okay, Wilds is a unique situation. I've already gone on without it. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to mention it again. Of course, if I really like a game and I really want to support the creators, I would consider buying it again. Rhea and Alucard are arguably the two craziest characters to romance in the game. Now that sounds about right. No, I mean N. What about sophists? Not what I said, the imaginary friend that you have. What about her? Thank you. I mean, I like her as a character. I actually really enjoy her as a character. But at the same time, yeah, imaginary girlfriend exactly like Sora in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. You like that she constantly makes fun of everyone. No one is free. You will be made fun of by the imaginary friend. It's great, I love it. Yeah, I think that's every faction in that game. Oh wait, no, there's the dubstep people. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really like any of them, so they don't really count. I don't really care for them. They exist. They exist to be beaten up. And then reveal the true final boss. Especially when it's the truth. Okay, there is one thing about 3 houses I don't like. And it's the lost items. And I know everyone who's played this game knows what I'm talking about. Gee. Just like running up to any character and spamming every single lost item hoping that it's the correct one. Looking at the calendar for most of the game. So I had to make a sandwich using the last bit of your dinner omelette since you really needed a painkiller. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. I hope it actually works out for you. Yeah, don't worry about it, Drew. You should really take it easy. What are some other RPGs that I played on the Switch? From Xenoblade Chronicles. Aside from Xenoblade Chronicles, like I said, I played all of those games. I started with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We should play 3 houses on stream sometime. I actually plan to do that. And I had this idea that I would let you guys decide what path I do in the game. I will let you guys decide that, and if you happen to, have them to pick blue lines, then I have to suffer through it. Yeah, that just came out today and I wish I could get it. I really wish I could get it. We vote. What are we voting for? It's going to be a while before we do Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We still have to play through Yakuza 0. And let me just bring up My thing, I made a poll. On YouTube forever ago. Okay, here we go. Spend all your game money this week on Le Chatelier. You thought you had more time. Close enough text to speech first off second. I know that pain. After Yakuza 0. We'll play Final Fantasy X. And then Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And no one voted for Persona 5. I think that says a lot about how you guys feel about Persona 5. Actually, maybe more like the next 2 weeks. Hey, it's always going to be there. You don't have to play it right away. It's not going to be going anywhere. I think everyone is kind of sick of Persona 5 at this point. I mean, I guess that's fair. Okay, what I had was a starting Persona only run for Persona 5. Because I did, you know, starting Persona for Persona 4 and Persona 3. I thought it would be fitting if I did the same for Persona 5. But it turns out no one wants it. Only thing is that I know it's easy to break Persona 5. So I might like put rules saying, yeah, I can't like abuse the fusion alarm. I'm not allowed to do that. I might put like additional rules that prevents me from easily breaking the game. To be honest, you're not subbed, so you never saw that poll. Then what do you do and subscribe? Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see me suffer in Persona 5 Royal. Know that that'll be done. It'll happen eventually. But considering no one voted for it, probably. It's probably not going to happen after a Xenoblade Chronicles. Close enough text to speech. Might not happen after that. Maybe it will. Who knows, it's gonna be a long while before we reach that. We'll get how easy that plug was. Is it weird that I don't really like plugging like that? Like, I understand a lot of creators do that. And I'm sure it works, but I don't know, I just don't like it for some reason. No, you hate it too. I mean, like, I guess it would be fine to occasionally mention. It would be fine to occasionally mention the things like, you know, the stuff that I have in the description but I don't really like. Do doing it often. And I don't know why. I just have that aversion. Nothing against anyone who does do it. They are probably doing better than me. But no, I feel kind of icky doing it. Yes, the coffee page is in the description. Right here. I leave it there, but I don't really like bringing it up because I feel like if I do it might come off as like begging or something. Like please donate to my coffee page. Which, first of all, I wouldn't really say that. I wouldn't really say that because these streams are free. I mean there is a maintenance cost for me to keep doing this. Text-to-speech does cost me money every month. But there is a reason. That's how I feel about it too. Like holy hell. The main thing is that the content is free. The coffee page is more there for when I eventually start up commissions. That's what it's actually for. The PO art, where you guys tip me. That's just if you want to show some level of support. Which I don't expect you guys to do that. And in fact, I don't want you guys to do that. If you're not financially secure. I don't want to see $1,000 tips from people. Because that just leaves me concerned. That leaves me concerned. I'm just like, is this really how you should be spending that? Like I would be grateful. I would do that. I'm grateful any of you guys tip to begin with. But at the same time, it's like, are you sure about that? Face. Sure, you should just be giving me that much money. That's just how I feel about it though. I don't want to. I don't want people to use the coffee page when they are not financially stable or in a good spot financially or anything like that. Is that weird? Is that weird with me? I have no clue, that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't really like doing plugs. I don't really like doing those. Your channel, you do you. I mean fair. Like the only plug that, I guess I actively do, is my Twitter page I guess. But that's just more so like a way for you guys to. Okay. Notifications for whenever I'm streaming. Or, you know, occasionally posting a meme. Is that like the only thing that I actively plug? Right, Discord, Okay, I have to plug the Discord, otherwise my moderator will have to hit me with a bat. I'm not even joking. Is this a bad time to mention that there is a Discord server? I'm sorry I had to. I thought it was funny. Now sometimes I will blog if I think it would be humorous. If I think it would be funny. Like the reason why Ultima from Final Fantasy XVI did not beat Clive Rossfield was because he was not subscribed to me on YouTube. And he did not like or comment either. I really had to force myself to say that. I don't really mind when other people do it. Because like, I get it right. I get why people do it. I just don't like doing it myself. Of course, one might say, well, how do you expect to grow on the YouTube if you do not do the plugs or any of these sorts of things? Just by being me, honestly. I think that's enough. Be a good streamer. I got no clue if I'm a good streamer or not. I don't really know what it means to be a good streamer. But I'm just here. I'm just being me. I'm just here to vibe. That's all I can really do, honestly. I'm here to vibe. And here to play video games, chat with you guys.
I'm here. How can I assist or entertain you today?
Occasionally mention Transformers or Fate. That actually reminds me I should play Samurai Remnant at some point. I should really play that at some point, just like Faith games in general. Close enough text to speech. I'm still here. Sonic song, probably. I think there's a Sonic song that does that goes like that. Anyway, I'm more just here. Playing video games that I enjoy or like things that interest me. And seemingly it happens to interest you guys too. Or you guys are here for me because I am hilarious and original. Okay, now I'm just going through. It's a song in the Sonic Frontiers, I think. No, that sounds correct. Yeah. That does sound correct also. Hello Cricket Club, welcome. Yes, that's my answer. Good answer. I like it. Of course, all that said, it does. Kind of feel like sometimes I'm doing something wrong. Okay, like when I say that. I just get that feeling. For no good reason. Like just this weird. Desi. This weird thought in the back of my mind. That you're doing something incorrect. And what am I doing incorrect? Who knows? The brain does not tell me. Like you're stagnating. Not really like stagnating, but like. Just this weird feeling, and it might not even be related to. Like what I'm doing right now. It might not even be related to this, but just this weird feeling. That I've done something wrong. But nothing. Nothing should be causing that feeling. As far as I know. But yeah, there it is. I don't really think I'm stagnating or anything. More just like. More just I really have to take things slowly, you know. You get that when you work at your day job sometimes. It's a really, really weird feeling, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand why I feel it sometimes. Especially when there's. It's not like anything I'm doing at that moment. Or what have you. Maybe there's something you're just not comfortable about. I guess maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling I feel sometimes. And again, there's just like no reason to feel it. Down for the count, no revival. Well. I guess I am having connection issues. Why? Okay, that's weird. What was I saying right? I don't like to. How do I say this? Okay, I'm going to tell a story. What a timing. What timing? What happened? The box ordered is trying to silence you. You can't take me alive, you box foxes. Alright, so believe it or not. No, you guys can absolutely believe this. I did work fast food once. I hated it. And I'm sure everyone who works fast food does. Fast food here is. Are you weird? Like. Did you guys believe me? Would you guys believe me? If some genius merged cabaret clubs and fast food. Would you guys believe me if that was an actual thing? No way, everyone loves working fast food. Yeah, minimum wage labor. Everyone loves that. That sounds like Hooters. It's Hooters. But. Not Hooters. Are we good? Why does that keep happening? Says my connection is fine. We are alive. Okay, second time that's happened. Why does that keep happening? Anyway, so. I ended up working at a place like that. Don't ask me how, I have no idea. Somehow I ended up the manager as well. It was a weird point in my life. But even if the job sucked, which it absolutely does, I still took it seriously. I still took it completely seriously. Sounds strange, but I believe it. I genuinely took the job seriously. And I only worked there for like 5 months. The reason I'm saying that is because, like with what I'm doing now, I do take it very seriously. That's a good attitude, at least. Yeah, even if I hate the job, I'm still not going to do it like halfway or anything. No, I'm going to do the job. Because if I don't do my job, a cyborg fox femur working at a place where I was forced to wear booty shorts. No. I was actually forced to wear a suit. I was the manager. I really didn't want to. Was it a cool suit? I mean, yeah, it was kinda cool, but a suit at a fast food place always seemed uncomfy to me. Yeah, and that's why I didn't really like wearing it. Anyway, whenever I'm given a job like that, I do take it seriously. And that's why I streaming seriously as well. The important question is, did you pull CC with the suit? Okay. I never really collaborated on why CC lives with us. She didn't always. But her home was destroyed. Yeah, we gave her. We gave her a roof over her head. And she's a bit of a freeloader. You thought CC was my partner? God, no. No. She's more like an older sister than anything. Just remember to stay Foxy. Or else. Hello evil Sonic, welcome. It's your fault. Don't worry about it. No, my wife is Ryogi Shiki. God, now perish the thought. Exactly. No, she's much more of an older sister to me. But she is a massive gremlin. She is a massive gremlin and she dressed Sniff up as Megatron. Saber or assassin? Assassin text to speech. Please pick up my answer. Didn't know you were happily married, that's epic. Yes, very heavily married. Hold on, let me do I still have it. There she is. There is, my beloved. Actually, wait, I think that's the saver, art. Hold on. I have so many things here that I don't even remember what some of them are. Hold on. Wait, I can just pull up my wallpaper. I don't have to. I don't have to do that. Why is she wearing that? You like that? What do you do? No, she kind of just looks that way to everyone. Don't worry, that's very normal. Okay, can I paste it into OBS? No, I can't. What about adding an image? Will that allow me to? No, I have to. Give me one moment, everyone. Isn't she from Tsukihime? No, she is not. I don't even know if text-to-speech. She's just gonna. Hold on, I might have made her too big. Okay, there we go. There's the wife. And I can prove it with a totally real image or a photo of us together. Totally real. Totally real photo of us. Saying right. He is from. She is from. Kara no Kyukai. I have to type that one in. It's. No, I don't remember if it came before Tsukihime or after. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me check. I know the movies came after. There's like a movie series. It is also known as the Garden of Sinners. It's only giving me. Isn't it related to the main character? No, it's not. It's related to the main character of. I don't know the Japanese name of it actually. Yes, she has the same ability, but hers is actually more powerful. I'll get to that in a moment. She is related to. Or. Well. She works for the sister of the main character of Witch on the Holy Night. But yeah, she has a similar ability and it's actually more powerful than the main character of Tsukihime. Basically like she is capable of seeing what's essentially flaws in existence. And she's able to exploit them. And pretty much destroy anything. Like if it exists, she can kill it. The main character of Tsukihime has the same power. But his is significantly weaker because he can only use it for so long. He had a watch Garden of Sinners content warning. It can get very dark. Garden of Sinners can get very dark, especially the third movie. It can dabble in very uncomfortable topics. So I can't actively recommend it to all of you guys. Because like if you have a weak stomach for certain things, I don't recommend watching it. The same goes for Tsukihime as well as far as I know. At least like the original visual novel. Point taken. Might watch it with a sibling. I don't recommend that. We really don't. Unless you're both cool with a lot of things. No, the Garden of Sinners is not a family-friendly thing in any capacity. Okay, if I remember the I guess timeline or type moon. Or at least like releases. It was Witch on the Holy Night. Garden of Sinners. Tsukihime. And then Fate Stay Night. I think that's the order they all came out and we all know which one is the most popular. That reminds me, I still need to update my guide on getting into the Fate series. I really need to update that. I don't know how many of you guys even know of the series. You're settling. Already watched it for Fiction Junction. They recommended it to you. Well, just hope that recommendation pans out. Like I said, the content warning. It's not going to be for everyone. Anyway, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Fate series. You're going to be working okay. I might close things out in like 15 minutes anyway. Because I have been talking non-stop and I doubt that is good for my voice. What was I going to say, right? Almost 2 years ago now. I did a stream. Have I ever lost my voice from streaming? Yes, actually it was. It was when I was starting out. I wasn't used to streaming and talking for long periods of time. So, you know, back then it would just destroy my voice. I kept going anyway. And well, I'm still here. My voice is not dead. Somehow. FGO has tons of hot people. This is true. Anyway, so 2 years ago. I made a guide getting into the Fate series. Which if any of you guys are curious. My guide was essentially with Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero. After that you can do whatever you want. And yeah, that's generally how it is. Those two. You basically set the foundations for the rest of the series. Of course, we all know FGO exists. Yes. It has attractive characters. 80. Also a gacha game. I cannot actively recommend FGO. B. Because gacha is inherently bad. I play it because I am able to control my spending. Not everyone is able to do that, so I can't actively recommend the game. I can, however, actively recommend Samurai Remnant. I can wholeheartedly recommend that one, and it's actually a good starting point. Like for the first time since the original visual novel. There's an actual good starting point. It's also extremely bad for people trying to be free to play. That is true, yeah. That's very true. Personally, if you really wanted to play it, I would recommend waiting for an offline version. If it ever exists. I would personally recommend waiting for that. So that way you can play through the game. Not have to spend a crap ton of money to get one character you want. Probably not. Well, the creator said that it is a possibility if I recall. But don't take my word for that, it's been a while. Hello, Hassan, welcome. I can wholeheartedly recommend Samurai Remnant especially if you like action games. I'm kind of curious what do you guys think is my favorite entry? Text to speech please. What do you guys think is my favorite Fate entry? I'm not going to be giving any hints. You guys are on your own. You guys must use your own intuition to guess which one is my favorite. I will, be slowly. Is sipping my drink. That's a bajillion choices. Is it? Is it? Maybe. You have that straining one. Never played that game, I'm gonna be honest. Although I have played Metal Gear Solid. The previous games that the creator of Death Stranding made. Okay, how many? How many things are in? Oh. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there really is a lot. I'm looking through a list of different entries in the series and the Phantom page is overwhelming you. Should I just say Try to say it so you guys don't explode. My favorite entry is actually Fate Extra. And I am so anticipating Extra Record. How long ago was that? Was that announced? Well, for you guys, I kind of have to abide by your timeline. How long has it been since that came out? Bert. Not when it came out, when it was announced. Are you kidding me? Was it 5 years ago? 4 years ago? It was announced 4 years ago. Oh my god. I know they released. I know they released a trailer about 7 months ago. And I am so anticipating it. I really. I really look forward to that game coming out, and I really want to stream it. I really enjoyed the original game. And I hope that the remake is good. It was also my, introduction to Fox Girl Prime. You guys know who I'm talking about? Maybe. Probably. Probably not, but just trust me. What are some other games that I'm looking forward to? I'm actually really looking forward to Expedition 33. I don't know if you guys heard of that one. But it's gonna be a new turn-based game, and it looks really promising. Of course, there's also Kingdom Hearts 4, which who knows when that's happening. We have not heard anything about Kingdom Hearts 4 IN. How long ago did they announce it? I have to check now. Two years ago. Kind of surprised they haven't announced any side games in the meantime. If I recall. The director of the series might retire soon. And he said that he wants to be able to conclude it before he retires. Which honestly, that would be nice. So it's probably why there aren't really like a bunch of side games being announced. They're probably in the process of wrapping up the entire series. Which honestly, I want to make a point that I grew up with this series and I played every single game. Sometimes even before they were out in the US. Well, for you guys anyway. I played every single game. It does make me sad that it is going to end soon. But at the same time I would prefer that it ends rather than going on forever. If that makes sense to you guys. I would much prefer that it has a satisfying ending. Oh, hello, Super Dave. Welcome. It's better to go out swaying for real, yeah. For anyone who's just joining in. We have talked about a lot of things. But we have talked about way too many things today. So yeah, those are 3 things I'm looking forward to. Fate Extra Record. I have to look at text-to-speech to make sure that it's saying it correctly. Kingdom Hearts 4. I very much look forward to that. If it still exists. And Expedition 33. Actually, wait, there is one more thing I forgot. Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. Hello, Alfarius, welcome. Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it other than I am intrigued. I am intrigued by what they're doing with the mobile version. It looks like it'll be really interesting. Yeah, there is a mobile port coming out. There hasn't been any news on it in a while. Other than a beta test that was held in China, I think. Which I don't know why. Know why they always do beta tests for mobile games in other countries. I don't know why they do that, but anyway. There is a mobile port coming out for it. BU. Text-to-speech please. And it will be free to play. And they have like a bunch of quality of life stuff. And there's like a bunch of changes to the combat. Like completely different compared to PC and console. From what I know, they're just starting with the base game. And they're gonna work their way to where it is now. I hope they do. Yeah, it would be nice for them to adapt the entire game to mobile. He fell off of Final Fantasy XIV way back, so it might be cool. Personally, I wouldn't say I fell off of it. But I've been taking a long break. For a few reasons really. One is that I'm streaming. And I don't really have time for it anymore. Starting with the base game as in A Realm Reborn or Pre-Meteor. Around Reborn. They are not doing 1.0 ever again. 1.0 is dead. And it's never happening. I would like to get back into Final Fantasy XIV. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. I would be willing to stream the mobile version when it comes out. It would probably be possible to use like BlueStacks or something to stream it. So I'd be very willing to do that. Of course, the only downside is that not all of the playable races will be included. Can't believe Final Fantasy XIV is going to be the new Pokemon Go. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Final Fantasy XIV just like blew up because it's now on? Are we good? Okay, we're good. We're back. Oh God, that scares me every time. It would be funny if Final Fantasy XIV blew up again. Because it's gonna be on phones. Plus, I can bother the Mama Fox. I can't bother the Mama Fox into playing it. Because there's no subscription cost. I can just be like, hey mom, play it. Hey mom, play it. Hey mom, play it. I would like to treat that whenever it comes out. I said stream text to speech please. Oh yeah, there was a Monster Hunter mobile game. That's supposed to come out. Yeah, there is. There are so many Monster Hunter games. Does a Monster Hunter mobile game coming out? That is supposed to like. You're supposed to be. Like base building and stuff, but it still plays. Like. Supposed to play like a normal Monster Hunter game. Another Monster Hunter game other than now? Interesting. Oh, have you heard of Monster Hunter Wild? You probably have it, it's blown up so much. Okay, what time is it right now? It's currently 9 o'clock. I like close things out soon to give my voice a rest. Yeah, you're playing it right now. The first update cannot come sooner. I want my gathering hub. I want my gathering hub so much. Oh no, I've muted the music. I want my gathering hub. I want a bit more to the end game. And I want laggy. Gathering hub and a room to put endemic life would be nice. Yeah, it would. Add those things. And it'll just be the most perfect game ever. That's just my opinion though. Alright, I think I'll close out everything now. My voice is starting to die. So that's a good indicator that I should probably sign off for tonight. Thank you all for joining and listening to me ramble. The Kingdom Hearts 4 is real, we have to believe, as well as Bloodborne on PC. Please. Please, Sunny. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. I honestly didn't expect you guys to even sit here and listen to me. I'm thankful you did. Anyway, I'll see you all again on Monday. Or more Monster Hunter fun. Until then, stay foxy everyone. Alright, goodbye Cricket Club July 7th everyone. Bye all Furious. Goodbye. Close enough text to speech. Goodbye Super Dave. Goodbye Nightlife Games. Goodbye, Thistle. Goodbye Evil Sonic. Goodbye, Drew. Goodbye, Tyrant. Hopefully I will. See you all on Monday, where my voice is still alive.